Okay guys, so I'm back, and Mutalisks have turned back, and they're going to continue to do some harassing. Nada is trying to fend off these Mutalisks, but there are always some open targets, and this is what you do during Mutalisk harass. You attack any target possible, because your opponent cannot have all his units in one spot. So supply depots are very nice targets for harassment, because though they're not the best target like SCVs or Stray Marines, they are still very good and will always hinder your opponent, no matter how much money they have. So these looks like these Mutalisks are retreating. They are getting some Lurkerling backup, and there is going to happen more harassment here. We're going to try and get these tanks, but it looks like it was unsuccessful. These Marines are being microed very well by Nada, protecting each part of his base. But Mutalisk's harass is very good because it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent, and it forces them to stay in their base until they get a sufficient enough amount of turrets or other sorts of defense. So the third barracks is coming up. Command center going up for defense. Mutalisk's harass is coming over here. These Marines quickly were moved. If Yellow was July Zerg, he would be able to pick off a lot of these Stray Marines, like this one right here. A lot of tanks. So, Stray Marines have been attacked, but not destroyed. This bunker has 4 Marines inside of it. Looks like this SCV scout has seen these large amounts of Mutalisks, and it looks like Nada is coming outside of his base, preparing to expand. These science weapons are created and are going to be successful in destroying lurkers and detecting them, also irradiating lurkers, Mutalisks, and Zerglings. So Mutalisks are taking advantage of the fact that the Marines are outside, killing out SCVs that are building factories or barracks, and he's harassing these economy SCVs with the best target he can get. So this irradiate has happened. He needs to get this Mutalisk out of there, or else it will kill all his friendly Mutalisks. Okay, so it's not done very well. Many of his Mutalisks were killed by the irradiate. The irradiate will be very effective against stacked Mutalisks. As you can see, the Science Vessel with 1 irradiate got 4 kills. So, Yellow is stationing his units outside of Nada's base. More and more lurkers are coming around. Scourges are there to destroy these Science Vessels. Science Vessels are a major part in Terran's battles, and so you always want to try and take these out if you can. And for Terrans, you always want to keep your Science Vessels near enough so that they can be covered by their Marines and anti-air if they have the need to. So you can lead them straight out a little bit so these lurkers can die, etc. The radiation, but you always want to keep it so they can always reach their Marines in time before Scourge attacks them. And if you haven't noticed before, Scourges have a very irregular attack pattern. When they're attacking a unit, sometimes they'll come off to the side and then attack it. So it is very crucial that you time these things right so the Science Vessels will get hit. Science Vessels are quite easy to defend when it's moving. So, looks like Yellow's sending a bunch of Overlords over here, sending him out of his base so they aren't harmed by any sort of drop. Though he does not have much detection inside his base. Looks like he has 1 Overlord. Nada is carefully trying to push outside of his base. He does not want to be trapped inside of his base, so it looks like Yellow was going to attack, but decided to not attack. So it looks like Speed Zerglings have been researched, and they are coming around to give more defense. These tanks are slowly taking out these lurkers. These lurkers need to be taken. Okay, so these Marines are coming up. Yellow is getting out of there. He knows that it's futile to stay there. These Scourges will pick off these Science Vessels if they get any closer. But it takes 2 Scourges to kill 1 Science Vessel. So, this will not be very good for Yellow if he does not get some sort of backup that he needs. Okay, so look, it looks like a Defiler here. This is a very good part in Lurker and Zergling attacks. And there goes the Darkstorm. It looks like these lurkers will start pushing ahead. Nada is retreating. These lurkers cannot destroy this entire army there. But another Darkstorm has been placed. The lurkers are coming in. Zerglings are coming in. Nada is retreating, getting out of there. You always want to stay outside of Darkstorm. Here goes the attack. Looks like Yellow is continuing his attack. He is destroying a large amount of Marines, but, okay, there goes the Darkstorm. The Defiler was killed just in time, right before, but there's still another one right there. So, looks like Nada's force has been defeated, but he still needs to get more Marines, and it looks like the other force is also going down. These Marines are being microed very carefully, not being killed by these Darkstorm. And siege tank splash damage goes through Darkstorm. So this is a very good, nice way to fend off some Darkstorm. Those that have been irradiated and killed. So more and more Zerglings coming up. That was a pretty nice attack. Defilers are a very great part in attacks that you will be launching. So here comes an expansion up at the top right corner at about 2 o'clock. And here is the expansions. Defiler mount, I think I saw it before, but I forgot to mention it. A large amount of scourges are being created to kill off these science vessels, because science vessels are a great way to turn the tide of the battle. Looks like Nada has decided it is about time to expand. They have a large amount of money, and things will need to be expanding soon. So, looks like Scourges took out a couple of vessels. More Scourges around here, followed by Zerglings, less and less workers, and more Defilers and Zerglings are being created here. So here comes the expansion up here for Nada, and this SCV has not scouted any of these expansions. These Scourges are looking for any kind of stray drops or stray science weapons. So the Scourges tried to take out the objective, but this was microed very well by Nada. He unloaded some Marines, and they shot down those Scourges. So more and more Defilers are being put up here. There are a total of 7 barracks around here. 6 barracks, actually. This dropship is being attacked, but only one Scourge managed to attack it. So very good micro by both of them. It looks like this dropship is going to die now. There it goes. Still very nice micro, but it did get lost eventually. So this expansion is almost complete. This expansion has been finished. Looks like Yellow is going to launch his attack, and I'm going to pause this right about here. Right before this attack, and here comes the attack, and it looks like the Darkstorms are coming up. He's coming up, and he is going to kill these Marines. A stray tank splash has killed a large amount of Marines, but it doesn't really matter because these Darkstorms are being put up everywhere. The attack has commenced, and I will pause this video right here. I hope you will enjoy the next part. I will post this battle again, so you will be able to see it.